Hello and welcome. Today I am going to focus on some Drifta Canvas Bags for you. So today it's a little bit of a kind of like a review and a little bit of an inspection and a checkout of a few different types of the Drifta bags. Now Drifta is an Australian company based out of Gloucester in New South Wales. They're basically hand make items for camping and traveling and things like that. So today I'd like to show you some Drifta canvas products. Now Drifta has kind of got a little bit of a following here in Australia for their products. So this here is a canvas bag. So they make products designed to last. So this bag here is marketed as their recovery bag. So it's designed to put items in there to recover your four-wheel drive should you get it bogged in some sticky like substance around your tires. And so the first thing you want to have a look at is the zipper. It's a very, very chunky zipper and it uses a YKK zipper. So let's bring it down. So YKK regarded as the industry leader in making good quality zippers. So my first impressions of the zipper itself was that it was very chunky and clunky. And you can just feel the chunkiness of it just here. So we'll see if we can zoom in a little bit on it. So you can kind of see just how chunky these zips are. So they're not waterproof zips. They're just designed to be like, you could fill this full of sand and I reckon it would still work. It's not the smoothest zipper. It's definitely not the quietest zipper. But it's a type of zipper you could get your finger stuck in and it would probably still keep working. So in this particular bag, they use a lot of boot lining carpet. So this is kind of like stiff carpet, very sort of rough, strong here. And it's kind of like a marine carpet. I think they call this in Australia boot lining carpet. And so they put some of this in the bottom just to help give it some shape and a bit of strength. So you can probably, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Let's see if I can get a better light. So let's see if we can have a look at a little bit of this. So you can have a look at some of the stitching that they do. It's hard to kind of get the light in there, hang on. Let's see if we can sort this out a little bit better. So you can see some of the stitching that goes into making the product. And so this here is like a little bit of a pouch to put stuff into. So this bag is designed for recovery. So let us see what we can put inside. Okay. But yeah, this zipper is super chunky. So yeah, so this is a YKK zip. It's called a VISLON. So that's the type, and it says 10V. So that gives you a little bit of an idea. Let's see if we can get in on there. So that there is the back of the zip. Okay. Now, something that I also purchased from Drifta are these synthetic shackles. So they're designed to go into here. Alright, let's bring you back up a little bit. Okay, so what can we fit into this bag? So one of the first things you want into a recovery is what's called a snatch strap, something that kind of elasticizes and allows you to pull a vehicle out of a bog situation. So it's not going to definitely go enrolled like that. So let's bring it back down into here. So that one strap has taken up most of the space. So this one here is something you could use to wrap around a tree if you were winching, or if you had 2 points in a car and you wanted to join them, you could use that in the middle. So we'll stick that kind of there, or we'll stick it on top here. Okay, so there's a couple of things. What else have we got? We've got these things here, some very chunky shackles, just to give you an idea of the size of them, the size of my hand. So I guess we can put those into these pockets. Got this into the pocket, and then we could put these shackles in there. And there you go. That's a recovery kit. Glove. You see what I mean about these zippers. The going around the corner is a bit tricky because this has a 90-degree bend on it, but this doesn't. So you kind of have to give it a bit of strength and force it. But it's a type of zipper that, you know, you could literally, it feels like you could get things stuck in there and it would still work. Alright, so that there is your recovery bag. So, you know, this is a perfect height to fit into something else Drifta make, which is a set of drawers for the back of your vehicle. Now that is another video. So let us look at the next item of importance. So that there is the beginnings of my recovery kit, which is the beginnings of a series of videos related to four-wheel drive and traveling. And I'm hoping to bring a little bit of a relaxing theme to it. So the next bag is this one here. So this is how they come. This is labeled as the Drifta half-size jerry can. So Drifta make quite a lot of different canvas bags, and pretty much they can make anything you want. Also, they ship these all around the world. So if you want a handmade quality canvas bag that has a hole in the bottom, just in case you get it full of water and it can drain out. Not that I noticed that before. They'll ship them around the world. They're not the cheapest products, but you know, you kind of get what you pay for. All right, so let's see if we can bring this bag into life and see if we can put it in for what it's designed for. So this bag is also designed for a air compressor, and let's see if it fits in there. So let's open up the lid. All right, so this one doesn't come with any boot liner, which is a bit of a shame. I'll probably maybe put like a piece of something in there just to give it its shape. All right. This bag was designed to carry this. Now let's see. I don't think it's going to fit. So let's see if we can get it in there. Oh. Fits in there rather perfectly. All right. Just having a look at the way these zippers stop. Let's see if we can bring them in a little bit to zoom in. All right, so if you look at these zippers, it looks almost like they're kind of like plastic welded. Feels like metal, but you know, you can see the stitching for the zipper, and at the edge here they've used some type of hard metal or plastic, like a metal putty or something, to you know, put an end on the end of it. And it's the same on this side. Same zipper, the VISLON YKK zipper 10V. So that must be the style of zipper and the size of the teeth. YKK being the brand. Alright, we'll bring it back in, change some of these settings, bring this back. So it's my intention to cut these off, and I want to run what's called an Anderson plug to the front of my vehicle that I can just plug this in without lifting up the bonnet, but it still works. Now, the tricky part is, let's see if we can hang on a second. So we've got a little bit of a gap here. And so here we want to put this in, which is the air hose. And this here is just your cheap, in Australia, the 4-wheel drive super center air compressor. You know, I've only used it maybe 5 times, 6 times, and it works well. I don't have any problem with it. The quality of the gauges and stuff is a bit crappy, but I kind of like this, where you can screw it onto the tire. I really like that part of it because you know it's on. Some of the press clips, I don't trust too much. So and if we put this one next to this one, it's pretty close to the same height. So this one here is a little